Starting out a new week together here. Monday, 24-hour forecast video for you from the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. I'm meteorologist Matt Noyes. Thank you so much for making 1 Degree Outside part of your routine, whether you're on vacation and took us with you, or if you're still going through the everyday routine. We'll take good care of you this week. Look, Noyes' notes goes beyond this 24-hour forecast, talks about kind of the big points. So I think for most of us, the best days this week, if you want to plan those out, are going to be Wednesday. There'll be some late day storms in northern Vermont that day. And Friday, when we all should end up with really nice weather. More on this in early week essentials. That is still posted on our app, still posted on our website, and you can find it on our 24/7 stream. This is our last week of historically average highs in the 80s. So once we get about a week from today, your average high starts dropping down to the 70s. Of course, you can still get warmer than that, but that's the average anyway. And the tropics remain quiet for now and over the next few days as well. Showers are falling right now in New England. If you want to track them or you need to over the course of the day, grab our app. It is built for this. It is the #1 degree outside weather app that you can find on both the Google Play and the App Store. All right, meanwhile, here is the predicted radar. We know that you dip in all different times of day, so that's why we try not to belabor it too much. But bottom line, as we get out through midday, you've got scattered showers, some embedded downpours in northern New England. You've got a little bit more focus in southern New England because there's a weak wave of low pressure, a little weak storm that develops over the coastal waters south of New England. That still helps to focus some of the showers a little bit more as we get to the afternoon for the Cape, the islands, down through Newport, Narragansett Bay, Block Island Sound. A little break with kind of scattered showers that come and go of lighter intensity in the middle. And then again, the embedded downpours or even a rumble of thunder as we get to the late day and early evening in northern and northwestern reaches of New England in particular. I think overnight tonight, a lot of that dies down. And tomorrow morning probably starts out fairly quiet, but murky. There'll be some areas of fog that develop tonight to tomorrow morning. Total rainfall amounts just over the next 24 hours will be a little bit more focused to the south coast, where you may get over a third of an inch of rain in spots, a little bit more focused in the north, where the downpours and thunder try to get embedded, and that bumps up your totals. And in between is about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain, and that should be about it. Of course, this does keep your temperatures down, right? The wind is not a big deal, although it got gusty in the overnight in the Green Mountains, some gusts to 40 miles an hour. Now we're talking about a southerly and southeasterly wind for a lot of the day that will probably at the coast of Massachusetts and along the south coast end up going easterly or light out of the northeast by the time we get to the end of the day and this evening. Just so you know, there'll be a directional shift. I don't think it's going to be a big deal in terms of the northeast wind will be very light by that point. We come farther to the north, temperatures still in the 70s, really all the way up to the Canadian border. And actually, once you start getting past Carrabassett Valley, you probably don't even make 70. I think we're in the 60s in a lot of northern eastern Maine, out to the Canadian provinces as well. Again, is there some amount of humidity? There is, but we're not into the deep heat or deep humidity, which being on the cooler side is what's giving us these showers, but it holds your temperature down. Tonight, 60s, 50s in some of the coolest spots across northern New England. And I mentioned that we are looking out to the next several days in our early week essentials video. You'll find that on your smart TV. Open up the YouTube app, do a search for 1 Degree Outside Network. You'll see our 24/7 stream. You can also find it on your computer, 1degreeoutside.live, or in our app at the top of the home screen. That's how it looks for now. Hope you have a great start to the week.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside Weather.